Hey friends, welcome to another Freebie Friday. This week we are going to be sewing the free Made for Mermaids Dog Bandana. You know how some weeks you just need an easy win, an easy sew win? This was the week for me. I just needed something simple and easy that I could do quickly, and it just made me feel accomplished. We are fostering right now a mom and her puppies, and this seemed like the perfect little treat to help when we're out and about with them, to make them even cuter for future adopters. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Super easy. All right, all you need is 2 triangles of fabric. If you want to use the pattern they have, you can, but this is totally something you could do on your own. Just measure the width around your dog's neck and add like an inch or two. But yeah, so you just need 2 triangles, that's it. And then you'll need some snaps. You'll need 1 male and 1 female, and then the 2 flat ends, and then a snap kit if you have it. And then I'm going to use this cute little paw print label from Shine Bright Label Co. All right, so super simple. All you need to do is put your 2 triangles right sides together. If you're doing a label like I am, just find a place to put it and tuck it in right where you need it. So we're just going to lay those right sides together. Go ahead and pin or clip if you want. I didn't. I don't know why. I just didn't feel like it. And then we're going to sew around a 1/4 inch, leaving about an inch, inch and a half to 2 inches gap. All right, so here we go. Again, just 1/4 inch seam allowance. You really want to make sure, since it's such a small seam allowance, that your fabrics are laying perfectly together. Otherwise, you'll miss some of it. And then don't forget to start to back stitch when you start and you end, just so that you have that nice, you lock those stitches in. And then, yeah, just go all the way around. When you get to the corners, stop and pivot your fabric so that it's going the other way. And that'll give you a nice crisp corner as well. And then don't forget to leave about an inch and a half to 2 inches for an opening to turn it. Okay, now that we've sewn all the way around with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, we are going to just clip the corners. Make sure when you do this that you don't clip through the stitches. You just want to just clip that little tip off. It's going to help your corners lay flatter and not be quite as bulky when you flip it here in just a second. So just clip those tips off, making sure not to clip through the stitching. All right, now we are going to just flip this inside out through that opening that we left in our stitches. So yeah, when you do this, make sure that you're not putting too much, you're not pulling too much on those stitches, because you don't want them to open up even more. And then you really want to make sure you get into those corners and get those nice and crisp and folded out. Otherwise, it's not going to look quite right, and it's going to be really bulky in those corners. So get your finger in there. If you have a chopstick, use a chopstick. I have my handy dandy purple thing that I absolutely love. I use it probably in every project I do. Here, I'm gonna grab it right now because I'm like, I need that. It's a great little tool, super inexpensive on Amazon. I think you can get like 2 of them for $3 or something. I definitely recommend, if you are sewing, to get this. It's a great tool. It really helps get right into those corners and push them out really nicely, which I really like. All right, so now that all our corners are out, I would do a quick check of your stitches. If everything looks good, this would be a good time to press it if you'd like. But if you don't want to press it, you can just go for it, or after you press it. You just want to fold those raw edges of your opening in a 1/4 inch so that they lay flat, like with the rest of the seam. And then what we're going to do now that they're tucked in, we are going to just top stitch 1/8 of an inch away. So yeah, make sure you back stitch when you start and stop your stitch again, just because you don't want that to come out. When you get to the corner, make sure you get all the way to that corner there, and just pivot the fabric again, just like we did on the front. And then yeah, just keep sewing 1/8 of an inch around. It's going to just help keep that bandana together a little bit, have it hold its form a little bit better, and then it closes that gap that we left open as well. But yeah, just make sure you go all the way over that gap, and it's all just top stitched all the way around. Y'all, I told you this was such a super quick, easy sew. It's awesome. I'm so excited. We're almost done. Now that we've top stitched an 1/8 of an inch around, we need to just add our snaps. I want it so that it lays over, so that the male snap lays over top and then the female snap is underneath. It's just gonna make it easier, I think, to just quickly pull it off if you need to. So I'm gonna take this, I think it's called an awl, and I'm just gonna punch a hole right where I think the snap needs to be. If you want to, you can reinforce that area with some interfacing, but since we're using cotton, you don't really need it unless you think there's going to be lots of pull on it. And then I'm just going to check to make sure I have everything the right way. Here, and then again, I'm showing we're just going to put the male on top. So the flat part of the snap is going to be on the right side of your fabric, the outer side, whereas the male snap is going to be on the inside. And then you're going to want to make sure when you put the female in, the receiver, that it's opposite. So the flat part will be on the inside, and then the receiver part will be on the outside. I just check this quite a few times because I have made mistakes, and getting those plastic snaps out after you've put them on is nearly impossible. So yeah, it's better safe than sorry. Again, punch the hole through, and then you're just going to stick the post up through your hole, and then put your snap on top, and then you're going to put, using the black part, so the divoted part, you're going to put the flat part in that, and then just press, so the rubber part should be pressing down on the receiver or the snap. And there we have it. It's all done. We have made a quick, easy, made for mermaids dog bandana, and I absolutely love it. It's so cute. I can't wait to get it on those pups. I'll see you next week. Bye.